going to play through a quick couple of hands of Pandalism just to show a little bit about how the game works and what we're thinking right now. You can see that we have our representations of Brick, the Bamboozler, or At, and Mr. Crystal. Mr. Crystal, there are 5 of him because he works a little bit differently, but the rest of these can all be stolen, as you'll see hopefully during this game. If not, then we'll explain that in our rules.
Yes, we're basically going to be collecting street art, and these are the 5 cards that are available for us to choose from right now. 4 of them are simply pieces of street art. There's one special card. There is an action that is out.
And that is a play score. So when you have that card in your possession, you immediately would then either play that to play cards out to your collection, or you would use that card to score cards that are already in your collection, and you would then discard them.
Yes, it's a potentially dangerous card. If you're forced to try and score and you do not have more cards of that type than your opponent, you will be forced to discard those cards, which can really hurt.
So, you can see each of these cards is labeled. We have purple, red, blue, black, and yellow. And meanwhile, behind our screens, we have blue, yellow, purple, black, red. They match the colors in the middle. So we are going to be ordering them based on our order of preference. And so this kind of lets us bid on what we want to get to start the game out. Okay, are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay.
Then we reveal.
All right.
So
now we're going to go down the order. This is most wanted to least wanted in the back.
Yes. So she went red, I went yellow. We're both going to get what we want. Then we start, whoever is closest to this end gets to resolve first. Doesn't really matter in this case. Occasionally it matters.
Normally we keep all of the artists here, but then you wouldn't be able to see their cute little faces.
Yes. So I get myself a Rat card and add it to my hand.
I get Mr. Crystal, and this goes into my hand.
Right, the next choice, Jasmine went yellow, which I already took. I went black, which is still free.
He gets his black card, I get nothing. There's nothing here to take. All right, then I went black.
And I went purple.
Oh, no.
Everything's coming up, Pete.
Oh,
All
no.
right, I get the Bamboozler.
Okay, then I went purple.
I went red.
You went red, and then we both went blue.
So we collided. So nobody gets this because we both put it in the same spot.
But we now each get to play a card from our hands into our gallery. All right.
So, and now we do another round.
You can see our fancy screens here are the old versions of these cards, the labeling cards. Oh boy, lots of play scores.
Yes. Ooh, yes. Oh my. Rather a lot.
All right, so we do this again. And eventually we're going to have a little card here that says first, second, third, fourth, fifth, all the way down, just to make it easier. But in the meantime, we're just kind of playing with this. We forgot to make those. All right. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, this is rough. Okay. See, I'm hoping that Pete winds up with a lot of the play scores because then I can play cards out of my... Oh, wait, my hand is non-existent. Crap.
So I am in an advantageous position here.
I'm still going to get ya. All right.
So.
Pull it back. Okay.
So I went yellow.
And I went purple.
So yellow resolves first. I'm scoring.
Yep.
Ta-da! The Bamboozler is mine.
And then I pull a purple. Doesn't matter. I can't play it because I didn't have it when Pete scored.
Okay, then we both went for red, so we both get to play a card. Then
This gets discarded.
Then you went yellow.
Drat, and you went blue.
I went blue. Yes, so you don't have anything in your hand.
Right, so I can't play anything.
So, and I can score Mr. Rat.
You have to score
him. Well, or I could play something out of my hand if I happen to have Rat there.
Right. But once you get that action card, you have to use it right away. It actually never goes into your hand.
Correct.
So then we both picked black, and that lets Pete play something out of his hand, but I don't have anything in my hand to play, so I don't get to play anything. That's okay. We all have bad rounds. That was a particularly crushing one, but had I outthought him, maybe we would have collided more, and then he wouldn't have scored, at least.
Okay.
Oof, do you have Panda and Rat?
I have Panda and Rat.
Oh, God, okay.
But you are well poised to snatch Panda away from me. Let's see if I can prevent that from happening.
And this is a 2-player game.
Yes.
We wanted to make this something where you really have to think about what your opponent is doing. Because we love those kinds of games. Like Lost Cities isn't actually about the numbers on the cards, it's about what he's thinking. So this game is kind of similar. All right, ready?
Are you ready?
Okay.
All right, so
I went blue, you went...
I went black.
Oh,
so
no.
So I get to play...
When I attempt to score. But I don't get the panda back because Pete had tied me because his resolved before mine resolved.
Yep.
Okay.
Blue and black, we just did that.
All right, then I went red and you went yellow. Then I went yellow, you went purple. So you get brick.
Okay.
And my last purple doesn't count, neither does your last red.
An interesting quirk of how the game works is that, well, I guess your final one will only matter if there's a collision. The fifth, the one you put in number 5, you will never get it, but you can create a collision.
Yeah, we decided to include that in there just because why would you only play 4 of them?
Yeah,
We thought that was actually more confusing.
Yeah, that clarified nothing, and only confused things.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Okay, I just want to show the people at home.
Alright. So now if I'd been playing smart and not thinking about narrating for a video, I would know what card she has, but I don't. And that could be meaningful. That could burn me.
Probably will.
Okay.
Okay.
And... Alright, ready?
Yup. Okay.
Alright, I went yellow, so this resolved. Does she have rat? Yes, she does.
I do.
Alright, so, oh, and I don't get a point. I couldn't have gotten a point.
Nope.
That's alright.
Okay, and then I went red, so I
And
get
I went
the extra
purple.
rat.
Then...
Wait. No. So you went yellow, and I went red. You went purple, and I went yellow. Okay,
Yeah.
we're on number 3.
Yeah, okay, so then I went red, you went blue.
So I get Mr. Panda. Then you went black, and
Then
I went purple.
black. So you get to play one out your hand.
Because
I got an action card, so she gets to react and play something out of her hand.
So
And then I can play all of my brick artworks, of which I have 1.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's a little bit about how the game works. And we're going to be doing a more formal gameplay video for the contest. But we just wanted to show off some of our mechanics and where we're at right now. We're going to be doing some playtesting and refining on this. I think we also really need the order card just because it does get confusing from time to time.
Yeah.
The resolution rules right now I think are a little hazy, but when we have that card it'll help clarify.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask and we shall answer.
Yes, indeed.
Thanks guys. Bye.